Konnichiwa. This tarot reading will be for the zodiac Aquarius, elements air. This tarot reading will be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or your Mars, as well as any Capricorn placements that you do have inside of your chart. And if you're gangsta, hey! And if you are a rock star, what's goodies? Okay, let's go into prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Forgive us this day our daily bread. Forgive us of our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Aquarius, please do not forget to leave your comments, subscriptions, likes, and shout outs. Thank you for your watch hours. My nephew is a boy and I am a girl. He uses the pronouns he and I use her pronouns. He gets upset when I am sad because even at the age of 9 years old, Aspen can understand how complex the feminine body is, and that the feminine body needs to be protected. Like Malcolm X says, who is my family, who favors Aspen. They sort of look alike. Anyways, he says black women are the most unprotected on earth. Aspen is a creative artist who draws pictures in his class of characters that he has had to learn from in TV shows and movies. Why does he not deserve to live in a healthy, living, safe environment? The Mayan prophecy, I will be pulling cards from the Tarot deck Occult Tarot by Travis McHenry. How can we possibly embrace our truest self if we never stir into the dark? 2012 is a movie based upon the phenomenon that's happened across the world, that the world was going to end in the year 2012. The Mayas, alchemically speaking, do not speak of the end of the world. Specifically, they say that everything transforms. In this, they were speaking to the spirits of everything that hath breath, and that's evolution, not the earth's evolution, because I control the earth. Mother Earth sees me. Clearly, we are all still here after that 2012 event happened, whichever way that's happened for you. Four of Swords. Keem Meath teaches grammar, logic, and rhetoric, can make one appear like a soldier. It wasn't that the world was going to end, what the Mayans had predicted. Others who are at this war, I am a soldier, you and I, others who had told us that the world was ending, that there would be this black hole, that we were all going to die, are all bullies, right? Bullies, or whichever word you call them today, face jerks, whichever word you call them today, unsuspectable jerks, whichever word you call them. But that wasn't true. They tried to terrify us. I remember as a girl, a small girl, looking at those videos, scared for my life. But I had to get that knowledge, knowing my spirituality. And what if I hadn't known? But I did know. And I knew enough. I knew enough that couldn't have been true. That's all I'ma say. That's all I'ma say. But it did terrify me. But I get terrified all of the time. I am living in a horror movie. Nev Campbell. Yep. It wasn't blood and time are what the Mayans believe in. It is a Western cultured occulticism too. The Mayas are warriors who make it their duty to fight for scarce resources, our blood and our time, all you and I have. After all of this money is gone, I am still a spirit. I just have flesh. Money is not real. I still am a spirit. I really do not need money. The only reason why I need money is because these people have set it that way so bad, kept feeding the plants to make it and ensure that I would not be safe unless I had money. But my spirit, my feminine body is rejecting that, and this is what the Mayans are predicting, that our human evolutionized body are working harder with Earth together because we have more resources such as internet, connecting with people, seeing people more. It's been a long time coming. The first Mayan prophecy started in the year 1999. Each prophecy lasted for 13 years. So far, what I've discovered is that the Mayans have 4 prophecies to this. The next 13 years, from 2013 to 2026, is the current prophecy that we are currently in, where everything is being divided, one of understanding and tolerance, and one of fear and destruction. Like the album Kissland by The Weeknd was released in 2013. I mean, of course, he probably worked on it before then, but it was released and it was talked about. Great album. Every time I talk about this album, I got to let y'all know this was the album that had me eating Asian food for a whole month and a half after hearing it. And I threw away all of my clothes and only wore black. Great. Oh my goodness. He's something else. He is something else. That's boy right there. He is something else. The magician, Baphomet, gives health and financial prosperity, connects one safely with the divine. 2012, the President Thomas Wilson, not him, never stirs into the dark, couldn't give anybody money, couldn't bring us to the divine, our spirits. Now the feminine body is all off balance here, destroying us. For why? Call themselves bad? No, you just do bad things. That is why you will be labeled stupid or whatever people want to call you, okay? It should not matter. Okay? Literally, that guy was sitting on a bucket asking for money. Do you think he wanted to live his life like that? Do you seriously think? and all of these others out here. Do you think you and I, okay, look, I have came far, okay? I can talk for hours about everything I went through, okay? When I tell you, that joint was bad, okay? This explains why I had so many superpowers in my life. I discovered how to fly to the sky, my Kundalini energy. I discovered that my tears and sadness caused one of my deep, dark wishes to come true across America. I discovered how to teleport humans to feel them. I discovered how to teleport objects to feel that. I discovered how to teleport. So now we are in the second prophecy from the year 2013 to 2026, where we are perfecting all of these superpowers. And then the next prophecy comes, okay? Last card, Ace of Wands is Zelle. Number... Okay, there is no number. Okay. Teaches holy secrets, instructs how to make weapons, and the art of seduction. One of the things I had to do was become this gold digger, as many say, but I wasn't gold digging. I needed the money, and I asked politely to others. Truck drivers are definitely the ones to go to if you ever get in that predicament, okay? I asked this guy for money. I asked for $200, and he said I would have gave you more if you asked. And I'm like, wow. When I had men, while I was delivering food orders, I would have a conversation with them and ask for $20, and they would walk me to the ATM and get the money out for me. I don't want to do that again, as it's very unsafe, but it was the only choice I had. It was all I knew. Life is the Morgan and Charlie debate. Life is war in the face of goddess. Like the zodiac Aquarius, element air, I take the stance that I believe in communal activities, community engagements, and rebellious enterprises. Like the Aquarius zodiac element air, I value sudden insights, flashes of intuition, and extraordinary non-conforming awareness. My criterion is if you are a loser, leave me alone. My contention as a zodiac Pisces element water is that through the invisible, I realize that I am made of something that is bigger than myself. Tails reading. I will be using the 5 cent tarot deck. Charlie Frost was a friendly and intelligent individual. Charlie Frost is qualified. It feels good to say when somebody is qualified, because my Saturn in 8th house, there's a lot of ruffles with a lot of people who are unqualified in my life, and I've had to go through that. So it feels good. It feels good when I see qualified people. It feels good, although it's hard for me to trust, but it does feel good. It feels great. Charlie appears loosely based on the real-life volcanologist David Johnson and Harry Glicken, who were both killed in volcanic eruptions. David Johnson in the eruption of St. Helens in 1980, and Harry Glicken in the eruption of Mount Unzun in 1991. Okay, chakras. The throat chakra and third eye. In Charlie's other tarot readings for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, I had talked about his other chakras as well. Let's get into this. The throat chakra for Charlie, is the throat is the color blue. Is located at the base of your throat. It relates to communication and expression. 5 of matches in reverse. Compromise. Cooperation. Charlie and Jackson have a cooperation with each other, a conversation about those who had been killed when they stood their ground. His expression was, look at them, they're DEAD, DEAD. And he expresses this in a way that convinces Jackson that something is really up with the government and they're hiding this big secret. Charlie's third eye, indigo, is in the middle of your forehead. This is the chakra of intuition and your sixth sense. 7 of matches in reverse, giving in. Overwhelmed, vulnerability. He opens up about everything that has happened with the people he has been able to connect with, to study and to learn about, and how the government went against everything that those people were standing their ground for. It sounds like not even like, so the government went against all of these people for standing their ground against the government, telling the truth. Okay, he even has the insights on a person who gave him the information on everything that was going on. He even gave him a map of where they were keeping the bunkers and the ships. And that guy who gave him the map did not survive because the government killed him. But Charlie Frost tells this all and is vulnerable with Jackson to get this information to him. Charlie Frost is qualified. The Hierophant in... Oh, one moment. The reverses are coming out crazy. Because... Oh, okay, we'll take it. I have to trust it. I have to trust that This is what I'm supposed to say. The Hierophant in reverse. Rebellion in reverse. The unpaid debt. Six of buttons. His third eye told Charlie the information that was given to him about the government, what the government was doing. There could have been some doubts from Charlie about this. But he knew that it was true, and he believed it, that the government had did all of this. Okay. Let's pull out some tarot cards from Spirit's Junkie. Then I will close out this tarot reading with a prayer. Guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. I will be using a finger labyrinth with my superpower because I can bring objects to me. I don't have a finger labyrinth, but it's a finger labyrinth. Okay. Dear Goddess, thank you for this wonderful day. Thank you for the earth, the skies, and all that it is. Thank you for strength. In your name I pray. Amen. Charlie Frost. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for your watch hours. Shout outs. A tutelar.